見たわね。見られたからには死んでもらう。美しい月夜に運のない男ね。私が噂のヴァンパイアクイーン。教会のハンターに負わされた傷もお前の血が癒えそうでしょう。今日に何を嫌いなんて言われたことがなくて、私を死ぬ前に描きたいってお前って画家なの。Dear Time I Love 私綺麗なの。鏡に映らないこの身を見てみたい。そんな願いがふっとよぎったの。勘違いしないでいつでもクローゼロ。モデルってじっとしてなきゃダメ？くしゃみくらいはしてもいいのよね。ねえ、私変な格好してない？流行りの服とかよくわかんないんだけど、お前が買ったこれちゃんと私に似合ってるんでしょうね。寝癖？ダメよ、寝癖は描かなくていいわ。高貴なヴァンパイアクイーンに寝癖はいらない。何笑ってんのよ。だけどの日々は悪くはなかったわ。そんな自分に戸惑って完成した絵みたいでも完成してほしくない。過ぎ去る日に見出されて人と怪物だってことを時々忘れそうで、一人でこれまでもこれからも私は夜さまよう。 Dear Time I Love 私強いの。闇を従う力ってどうして振りほどけないの。触らないで勘違いしないで大好きクローゼル。
よく描けているが罪深い絵だ。我々は神の意向を称える芸術以外認めていない。モデルとなった吸血鬼の居場所答えてもらう。
教会の拷問にあった傷だらけのお前を抱く私を売れば命くらいダサかったはず。勘違いしないで私はお前を殺すつもりだった。勘違いさせないで。こんな綺麗じゃない。お前が残した絵の中で柔らに少女の笑うこれがその。
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Taiko World Cup 2025. We're back here with more round of 16 matches. This time we will be covering the United States versus Finland. This is a pretty big one. Some big name teams, Seed 3 and Seed 14. In some cases, don't let that fool you. And some very stacked teams on both sides. But I won't be covering this alone, as I have the new, the wonderful Over the Hedge 2015. Say hello.
Hello, but who are you? I don't think you introduced yourself, my friend.
Oh, I'm well
Who-
known
who
enough,
might
I
you
don't
be?
need to.
Oh, okay, Diesel. I see how it is. But yeah, USA versus Finland. This, Finland, one of the stronger low seed early run kind of teams, but you look at the USA roster and it's like it's just hard to make a game plan because you think of a map, they have 3 players for it, surely. So I think this is going to be extremely uphill for Finland, but if any team around their seeding range is going to make it work, I can see it being them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Finland are a very strong team early on, as you say. But the United States, in theory, even stronger. In previous years, they have been known to, put it lightly, troll. But it looks like in the past sort of 2-3 years, they've really gotten their act together when it comes to TWC. They figured out what works for them, and they're showcasing that very strongly, especially last year with their 3rd place win.
Oh yeah.
So, let's
After
see how
many
they go.
years.
After many years.
Yeah, of being one of the teams that, slated to get a badge, a lot of people predicting them, and they'd keep falling short. But last year they finally broke through, and now they're looking to show it wasn't a fluke, and that they are just that good. And
Their team this year, I believe, is almost exactly the same. I believe there was one person swapped out, Zoc for Pet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pet is in for Zoc now. The rules, by the way, Finland rolling a 6. USA rolling was 60 something, I can't remember what. So Finland banning Hidden 1 as their first ban. And USA's ban is going to be Nomad 1. Makes sense. It's the normal map. It's the most likely one to be a coin flip. Right?
Yeah.
Finland does have strengths, but I can understand just picking Nomad 1 and thinking we're probably better than them at their strengths, at the level of strength that the USA is at. That's the one OS original in the poll gone. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Off it goes.
We should deduct
Such
a point from the USA for that.
Absolutely, such a huge disrespect to Slacks.
Unbelievable. It has a really nice custom as well. I like it.
It is. We have quite a decent range of song types in this pool, although it does seem to lean more towards one side. And this is one of the ones that doesn't lean to that side in the slightest. It's going to be Nomad 2.
I suppose this is also an original, so they banned one and picked one. It's just that this one was for, I believe, OWC 24? We got Valdez.
I wasn't even aware of that.
This is one of the harder maps in the pool for sure.
Ah, it is an original.
It's just tricky to see. Yeah, it's really nice too. I really like the song. It's, if anyone remembers Sleight of Hand from TWC 2023, the way I would describe this map is Sleight of Hand light. It's a lot easier, but it is still that kind of swingy but still techy tech map.
Yeah, it's a really interesting combination of skill sets, but I think it works so well. And it's a shame that there's such a lack of songs that fit it. And that's why they often have to be custom produced.
Yeah, especially like more technical, complex swing and stuff. You can find stuff like, say, Falling Down quite a lot, right? Where, okay, there is a swing rhythm, but stuff that allows for really more improv is tricky to come by. But Anwolf did a really good job with this one. I've really enjoyed practicing this map through the week. And it's not the easiest either. I'd say this is one of the hardest maps to FC and match in the pool.
So starting this one off, we have Aurora, Silver, Tyrant, and Pet for the US, and Dusky, Anti, and Gamer's Decision for Finland.
Yep. Notably no Vanen, one of the two kind of core players for Finland over the past few years, but Antti is gonna miss immediately as the other of those two core players. In 2v2, these guys could pull off some wacky things, beating an Italy team composed of 5 top 100 players, but 3v3 kind of changes the complexion of their team a lot. Gamer's Decision is quite good, Dusky is quite good, but yeah...
Are they good enough to beat the US? So far, the answer is no.
Well, it's not like that's... the fairest of standards. You know, Silver Tyrant is currently assessing through about a quarter of the map. He tends to do that. One of the strongest no-mod and DT players in the world. Anywhere. Now, you can include Japanese players all you want. Probably about 10 of them beat him, if even. He is currently 1 digit. And he isn't just a masher either.
Quite the feat to be achieving.
Yeah, you can see the accuracy background coming in.
Yeah, the other 2 players for the US are holding on very well too. Very kind of central to upper end 99 full combos. Anti finding more misses though on that stream, so it's not looking great for Finland. No player above 99%, even though Dusky and Gamer's Decision are on the full combo.
Yeah. USA's worst player still clearing Finland's best right now, as their worst player is a pair of 99.5 FCs on Aurora and Pet, and Silver is still max scoring this. Just got through what I consider to be the hardest pattern in the map. It is, I do think it's fair to say that a lot of things in this map are like friendly for DDKK compared to KDDK, but nothing's crazy for either playstyle. Aurora is going to find a break. Like,
Decision does match it though.
Oh my. Alright, Silver coming into the last section here with the double S intact. Is he gonna manage it? This is what happens.
Yeah, the map doesn't really let up.
Finger control.
Yeah, not many of those.
Coming into the outro. Just a little bit more. One more burst, a few more finishers. Maximum score for Silver Tyrant. That's a good start right there for the US. And close to a triple FC. I think it was just the 1 break from Aurora, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Finland not doing bad on that either. An FC from Dusky and a 1 miss from Gamer's Decision is not bad. Even Unti's 917k, perfectly respectable, but the USA really showing out on that one.
Yeah, just unfortunately, you know, when having to compete with a near perfect score, it's going to be pretty tough. But that was the US's first pick. They're going to be confident on it, and they clearly have been. So let's see where Finland start off.
Of course. What do you think they're going to go with? I think HR. Oh, never mind. No more 3.
We need to get time to discuss. But I was thinking, I had HR in my mind as well.
Yeah, just because Antti and Vananen both very strong in it, but I suppose there's a 3rd player, right? It's hardly like they would have big 3rd player issues on the mod. I think this pull is accessible to
perhaps
the rest of their
Hidden
players,
2 would be good for them.
I can see it. Yeah.
Although it'd also be good for the United States, so...
Oh yeah, every map in this pull is going to be good for the US. I don't think there's a single exception to that.
Well, Finland better find an exception. They only have, you know, its first 5. Well, not a whole lot to work with.
Don't need an exception to USA being good if they can find a way to be great, right?
True.
There's always beating them at just being skilled, but that's still really hard to manage. Antti says this map is fun with Hard Rock. I can't say I understand. I play a lot of HR, but I don't get it. This is too much for my taste. 280 HR, pretty stressful. On the eyes and the hands and the brain.
We have the beloved BFKB113PBK swapping in for Finland. And RJ coming in for the US.
Yeah, in place of Aurora. Makes sense. At the level of team the USA are, this is essentially an accuracy map, and not really anything more. So even though this map does have some finisher difficulty, the KDK players can probably handle it just as well. And
Antti being the only player to pick up a 100 on the intro.
Only one. There will be more where that came from, unless the USA are about to 3-0 this. I think it's a little bit more than 3-0 max score, because there are a couple spinners. I might be remembering wrong though.
The drum rolls as well, right?
Here's the hardest part of the map to SS, in my opinion. Coming in. It's not completely done, but those kind of offbeat rhythms, a bit tricky.
Both BFKB and Gamer's Decision have dropped their double S, but still holding strong on the side of the US. All 3 are
USA.
still there.
USA are a third of the way through this map with the team max score right now, it looks like, but yeah, Finland not far behind, keeping it within 10k almost. Despite
Yeah, if a
everything
single
you
player
guys are
were to
doing,
miss for the US,
RJ
it'd
finally
be
hits
very
the
helpful for
100.
Finland.
Yeah, Anti's sitting on 2, and Mega Mela, BFKB, and Yura's Decision are both on a bite, I think 4 and 5 respectively. RJ though with a miss!
Oh, that's big.
The Team Max is a distant dream all of a sudden. Not even the triple
course it
FC.
is.
And
It is a very clean miss, but it will still help Finland now having that combo advantage, slowly taking it over to their side.
yeah.
And they really need it because they don't want to be giving up a breakpoint, especially when it is first to 5.
Oh,
Gamer's Decision misses though.
Finds the break
That's
and
a
finds
big
more.
drop.
Oh, that might have just bailed the USA out big time on what is still an amazing team score, but sometimes you just need a little bit of
RJ
luck.
misses
But
again.
RJ's gonna miss.
We're going to need bigger misses from either Silver Tyrant or Pet.
Oh,
But they
it's
come
gonna
from
be
BFKB.
instead. And wow, that's... Did you guys just double max that? Like double SS?
Yep.
Yes, they did. 1,028,000 from 2 separate players. It's just RJ with 2 bricks and 3 100s.
Still a very
I
good
mean,
score.
It looks bad compared to the rest of his team, but this map is just hard to FC. Like, it's just that his team is ridiculously strong and happened to double SS it.
Anti
Silver
with
Tyrant,
a
like 2 for 2 on
3-100.
SSs.
Yeah, Anti with
Yeah.
a 3-100 full combo as well.
Yeah, still very impressive. BFKB was holding very strong until the end there. Finland can play this map pool, no doubt about it. It's just that the USA are something else entirely so far. They're double FCing every map so far. Even on this level of pull, this early in the tournament, that's still kind of insane. Missing is just easy on these maps, and oh, okay, the USA are going to continue their time-honored tradition of picking the practice maps and being good at them, probably. With No Mod 4, Elevator.
Yeah, I mind a couple of years ago, the US managed to win a point off of Japan on the Gimmick map. So they're very good at taking on these heavy practice maps, as you say. So I don't think this year will be any exception.
Back in 2022, I think is what you're on about, right?
I mind there was
think so.
one, there was like an Easy FG song as well. That might be in a different team that won off Japan
Bluff
though.
Liar?
Yeah,
Oh, well.
no, was it? Yeah,
Either
something
way,
like
the
that.
USA have a decently long history now of really taking to what used to be the gimmick maps, and sometimes the SV maps, and are now just consistently the SV maps. It kind of helps that gimmicks very break the game sometimes, and we don't, you know, it happens. So we've got SV maps instead, at least for now. Who knows, maybe we'll see gimmicks later. I'm no puller. I kind of can't be, I might be playing in the tournament. But, coming in, RJ Silver, Aurora back in for Pet, Dusky back in for BFKB, Anti and Gamer's Decision staying. Silver looking for his 3rd SS in a row. USA looking for their 3rd point in a row, but this map is not, it's just not that simple. It's just not simple at all. Really
Picks up in
easy to break
difficulty
anywhere.
very fast.
Yeah, we've seen nothing yet, and their already SS is gone. Dusky with a few 100s, Gamer's Decision with, I think, 3.
The thing is,
Dusky's
as well,
holding the SS.
you know, on top of the SV, there is also technical aspects of weird snapped doublets.
These doublets coming in, I believe they're all 1-8, so it's uniform enough, but it's just the SV they come in on. Silver and Aurora both SSing that first section along with Anti. Gamer's Decision gonna
Gamers
find a
find a
break, and
miss.
with how strong the USA have been playing so far, that honestly might be the map. With
Yeah, Anti
so much
also
left to
dropping the
go.
full combo.
Yeah, and Dusky is the
Dusky
one
with
remaining one, but
The
his
reverse
back
choke.
has he missed?
Yeah, very early
Oh
on.
yeah, he has. Okay, back on the normal section of the map. Silver finally gonna look a bit mortal, hit a couple 100s.
Oh,
Actually
Dusky
hitting
drops that
several.
combo.
Yeah, so it's like 3 FCs to 0. USA looking imperious on this one. I'd consider this to be like the last really hard section of the map to FC, and it's just gonna get RJ as it's on its way out. Just stubs his toe out the door. But you haven't
Silver
left the
Tyrant
elevator
also
yet.
missing.
You might be about to drop a few floors. Silver finally missing, yeah. Took him 2.5 maps. Aurora, the only FC remaining, sitting on 100.
Yeah, it's
someone
going to
in
be very
chat perfectly
difficult
describing this.
for Finland to come back from this one at this stage. Only a core left to go.
Yeah, they do have a couple combos back in Antti and Gamers, but the thing is, there's just so much difference already, and one of those combos is suddenly gone. And Aurora is still holding one lone 100. This is crazy.
I think he's dropped it there.
Yeah,
One more, a couple more
a couple
there.
more, but I mean, you can't exactly disrespect a 4-100 FC on this. This is a very hard map to FC in a match setting. There's just so much that can just get you, even if you practiced it. It didn't get Aurora. Crazy FC. Gamer's decision with 1 miss. I mean, the highest miscount on this was 6. Both these teams knew this map.
Absolutely.
Really impressive.
When you
score
just
spread.
look at the accuracy, 100 count as well, it's very clearly favored towards the US.
Yeah. Dusky says impossible map after 5 missing it. I mean, he did okay. He did pretty good.
And he missed because he changed his posture.
You know, that is a very real type of thing, I feel.
Oh yeah.
Just doing any little thing can cost you your focus sometimes.
You go to like nudge your keyboard a wee bit for a more comfy position and just flies across the room.
Yep. And just a quick update on, where is it? Russia versus Chile, the match going on over on the B stream right now. It is currently 1-1. Russia just won their pick of Nomad 2 by about 20,000 scores. Chile picked Hidden 2 first and won that. So it's 1-1 with Chile next to pick. But as for this match, we're already 1 map ahead of them. We're on 3-0 for the US, but Finland gonna pick. I think free mod could work. Okay. And as soon as I go off of mentioning the EHRs, that's when they pick it.
Yep.
It's gonna be Hard Rock 1. It makes sense.
Yeah, that keeps things simple for them. And I know Finland can do well on the Hard Rock one. I know it very much plays into anti-strengths, and with them being such an important player, I think that's good to do. And Dusky is well versed enough in the tournament scene to know how to play lower stage Hard Rock ones, despite being a hidden player.
Oh, there's decision-making way forward. It is. Huh, okay. Player you might know from Standard, actually. I don't know if he's been on the Finnish OWC team, but I've heard the name enough that I'm fairly sure he was at some point. I am just surprised when Nanja isn't playing this, maybe not present for this match. But he's known.
I was thinking even Dusky would be playing this one, but I guess Finland have become a bit more of a well-rounded team.
This EHR roster, though, for the United States is a bit terrifying. I could see Silver SSing this, I could see Pet SSing this, I could see Aurora getting like 2 100s. If all 3 of those happen at once, I'll be like, yeah, fair enough. And that will be an unbeatable team score. That will be the kind of thing that Japan could play this in their match and very easily not get. And you know what Japan are like, they tend to beat you at things. And that's the kind of team score we're talking about that the USA have potential for here. This is a sheer accuracy map for them. And it is one of the easier FCs in the pool for sure. As long as you have the Hard Rock fundamentals that I know 4 of the players in this lobby do. I haven't seen Gamers play HR, but if he's on for this, he's probably okay. And I just don't know about Hades. Completely unknown factor to me. And Silver and Aurora have already lost their SSs right on the intro. That's unfortunate. There's a lot more map to go. Antti and Pet, the only players to hold SS through the intro section.
Yeah, most of the score difference is coming from Hades having a slightly lower accuracy, but is back into the 98s, so still a very strong score.
Yep.
Once again, Finland just behind the US, waiting to snap up on any mistake that they do make.
The gap, is not that big. 6 FCs tends to do that. Pet finally hits 100. Antti's the last one standing. Gets through that little offhand doublet there that can catch out certain playstyles just for not being on 100% focus.
score difference
And
is
we're
now
halfway through the map.
20k.
I mean, the point is within reach if the USA make a mistake, and it's one of the easier maps to just get through cleanly, but it's not impossible. It's never impossible to mess up. No matter how good you are, you're always human. And coming into the main Ki here is where we see the most awkward patterns in the map. But Finland running a bit short on time really quick here. Not the longest map.
Yeah,
Hades is gonna be the one to miss.
missing. Dropping the accuracy a bit as well. Gamer's decision below 99.
This team score from the USA is about to be absolutely mad nuts as long as they don't get caught by the 1-6 triples in the ending here. Gets one, gets two, gets three, there's one more, and they've got it. Oh, never mind. I actually didn't know how many there were, but look at that. 3166 out of a possible 3180k. 10 combined 100s on the US side. Antti almost MVPing with the 200 FC. I didn't even notice him losing SS. Gamer's decision also with a nice FC, but even if Gamer's two teammates double S the map, it wouldn't have been enough because USA just had 3 players at that level. That's ridiculously strong from the USA.
Yeah,
On the opponent's pick.
Yeah, like the United States have won 2 breakpoints now, and they've been winning these points very convincingly as well. Like, Finland are a very strong team, being seeded 14th, and they just can't quite compare to the strength of the US's seed 3. Even in these earlier pools, the United States are really making sure that they stay in that winner's bracket. Because they've been seeded 2nd before, but getting knocked down into losers bracket significantly earlier than you would expect, so they really don't want to be repeating that mistake, because it makes things a lot harder.
Yeah. So this should be it. This should be where the USA finish cleaning up just with a 5th straight mega strong performance. But can't just call it like that all the time in the tournament. And they will have to earn their way to the point. Especially because Finland have brought in Vananen, which probably means they'll have 5 mods, I want to say. This is the relatively moddable free mod pick. I find it kind of hard for an FM1, mind you, but Antti and Vananen probably both capable of HDHR. Gamer's decision probably capable of EHR only. And I'm gonna be straight. I think the USA are gonna 6 mod this. I mean, we've seen much lower seeded teams 6 modding it. I don't see why.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they don't.
Is Miniature Lamp going hidden Hard Rock? Wow, that's unusual. He's known to avoid HR. But
oh, and looks like Finland are playing it safe with only 3 mods total.
Wow. Okay, that is surprising.
That's an extra 180,000 score that the US have.
Oh, but Finland are ahead because RJ hit a few 100s in the intro. Surely this will hold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to take long for that to swap back over. 1 mod of advantage is something very tangible. 3 is absolutely massive. This is going to need to be a completely different level of play, mods aside, from Finland compared to the USA. They're going to need more than just a few breaks. They have to win by 180k score, essentially, in terms of just how they played the map.
Yeah, you see that score advantage just going way up in favor of the US, just because of that extra score advantage, even as they pick up extra 100s.
Minilamp actually the only one with any real clean accuracy here on the US side. I mean, of course, 98s aren't bad, but Lamp is sitting on 2 100s right now. Really showing that, hey, I actually can play this Hard Rock mod. As long as you let me attach Hidden to it at the very least. But Finland obviously still with the triple FC. Nobody's missed a note yet. Everyone hitting the little troll note after the finisher there. I've missed on that before.
Still
you feel like an idiot, but you feel like an idiot, but it's very possible. It's very missable. And the break. All players can now see all 6 scores. Aurora has climbed back up to 99. Lamp is still sitting on what I'm pretty sure is 2 100s. On a mad one here. Most players have been nowhere near this kind of back halfway through, let alone the end of the map.
Yeah, and we see the mod advantage really taking hold now. 75,000 points in favor of the United States, and you know their accuracies are lower.
Yeah, this new mono
Everyone's
section
on the
just
full
keeps
combo
catching
though.
them.
So I mean,
Alright.
we're gonna have to see huge breaks from the US now. Ideally, a triple combo reset to give Finland a good fighting chance here.
This last third, though, is the hardest part for HDHR. Look at this snap change. It's going to catch Banana, and none of the US players. Suddenly the advantage gets even bigger, and it was already not insignificant. Everyone hitting those doublets on the slowdown. And suddenly the USA are just in even more of a driver's seat than they already were. Another
It's
snap.
gonna be... I don't think it's really possible for Finland to make the comeback here. The US are just simply too strong. They were
Yeah,
confident in their
it's-
ability to 6-mod this. They didn't need to. And it's still paying off significantly.
Yeah. Alright, last one set coming in is going to catch Vananen and nobody else. Oh,
Oh, mini lamp.
that's so unfortunate. He was on a great run there. RJ and Aurora both hovering. Is RJ at 96 or 98? I can't actually... Okay, no, he must be at 98, right?
98, yeah, just gone into
Yeah,
99.
just hits 99. Aurora, if he SS's the rest, is going to get there too. Yeah, there it is, and it's going to be... Is it? Ah, Aurora just about loses it, but that's almost a triple 99% from the United States, an average score there of 1.09 million to HDHR FCs. And that's it.
Yeah, very good score from Finland. The hidden FC from Gamers Decision, the Hard Rock FC from Antti, and the near Hard Rock FC from Vodnanen as well, but unfortunately not enough to beat our winner, the US, as they advance
Yeah.
on through the winners bracket.
Yeah, it appears. I think I snuck a glimpse of Lamp in chat there, alluding to the idea that his miss was just lag as well, meaning the USA could well have triple HDHR SC'd this. Really impressive if true, but either way, a 5-0 is a 5-0, and I'm sure they're going to take this one. The United
It's not over for
States move
Finland
on
though,
to
because they will be
quarterfinals.
dropping down into the losers bracket for the quarterfinals. And I feel like they'll have a good time down there. They
Oh, yeah.
often perform very well, still through into the quarterfinals in the past, so I don't see why this year will be any different.
Yeah. So in their first match, they will play the winner of later match Switzerland versus Mexico. But that'll be in quarterfinals weekend, and the USA in quarterfinals weekend will play the winner of Chile versus Russia, which, funnily enough, is currently going on the B stream, currently at a score of 2-2, and we are going to head you over to that channel to continue watching that. That might be a match of the week contender. It's the first one that's not
Absolutely.
asleep anyway. So that's us for now. We'll see you over on the OC Live 2 channel, and we'll see you later.
Goodbye.